The next kit that I'm going to fix and also put on display. The last one was Astra AR there, with his big sword and big gun, and it's in front of the double master grade from Daban model, if I'm not mistaken, and next to him is the brother called the Seven Swords master grade from Daban model as well. So what's next? It is the Gundam Wing Zero Custom, and it's going to be, oh shit, I should not have taken all this thing out, screws and whatnot. Put it back inside, the wire as well. What do we have here? A very huge ass kit that looks really not that great at all. Soft and flimsy, with a lot of parts that are pearlescent or pearl-like, and that's it. This is the unit. So give me a chance to get acquainted with it. Super glue it. It's just huge and doesn't look that impressive actually. Well, never mind. Some more stuff here. What are they for? This is for wires, and there's a spring there. No idea at all what's it for. And I don't have the box because the box was cumbersome and I thrown it away. So there are many things I can make it look nicer with some silver and gold. I can color it. Yep, it needs a bit of details because it does not come with decals. No decals at all. God damn it. I think I need to decal it up. Definitely. By getting some of those stickers from wherever. I'm not sure which one would have the best looking stickers, because this is boring as F. Because look at this, because it's pearlescent and whatever, they did not come, or this unit did not come with any of those decals, so it looks so lame and so meh. So I gotta do something about it. See you in the next whatever. Still works, huh? The fingers is not popping out. It's not breaking into a million pieces, and it's still okay. Cool. Never knew it could happen. Wow. The fingers are still okay, and it's from TT Hongli, the company that has or makes really terrible and crappy plastic. So see you. As you can see, the perfect grade Gundam wing is on its back, and this part here is the one that connects the, this is the metal part. Okay, you can see that there's a metal part thing here with the ball joint at the end there, that's metal as well. This is plastic, and this one here is metal. So the plastic part here is encasing or covering the metal parts of this here, and of course here this anus area here is metal, and this part, the groin here, is plastic. You can see the metal parts are darker than the gray parts, and the legs are supposed to be connected to here via this little nub here, or hinge, or whatever you call it. Let's talk about the leg. Oof. The design of the leg is awesome. Here is just something that closes and opens. Nothing much here. It will be an ass to actually take it out. I mean, hassle, sorry, not an ass. Hassle to take it out. It's terrible actually. I want to have music at the back, but I'm scared of the copyright stuff. Nah, no music please. So it's actually being covered by the armor, as you can see here. Armor is covering here, the ankle armor, so you won't get to see this white part that opens up and closes. So what's the point of it? I have no idea. I think it's only to obscure the fact that there's a grey inner frame inside. So it's weird design choice, but never mind. it's not important. So back to the legs here. Oof, looks great indeed. I like it very much. So look at the tie. Yeah, this is the tie. The tie is pretty small. Looks very small actually. Okay, let's you can see two pistons here with the silver parts. Yeah, it's going to move around, so I'm going to push at the back like so and extend it like so. Cool, eh? So it's going to extend here. So this part here actually stays in place, whereas here it comes out like so. So there's some if you slap on the metal, slap on the armor, definitely there will be some armor separation going on like so. I see. Let's see, like so. That's like so, like so. Okie dokie, that's enough. How about this? This is the, what should we call it, knee. There's something here, this thing here, which is not silver, it's just bland gray, similar to the color of the inner frame. And there's a piston in there that's silver. It moves up and down definitely. And there's another piston here, so if you were to bend it all the way, you will see the piston here. Let's close it, and like so. So very cool engineering indeed. This thing here should be colored something else besides this one. It should be something like silver, but if you color it silver, then the inner part of the piston inside there is also silver, so might as well put it gold, the outer part as gold, so there will be some separation of color. That's very cool. There's a piston inside, and outside here is not a piston, okay, it's just a one-piece thing. So you can see here it's jutting out already. That grey part is jutting out. So, okie dokie. Now the back of the leg here. There's a part here. Can you see it? I wish there was a white background, but there's no white background. This is weird. It does not go into anything at all. It does not touch anything. This part here. I think I'm going to have to like this, or fuck it. I'm more comfortable like this. This part here, it doesn't touch anything at all, and you're supposed to put a spring, yeah, a spring into it, like so. And it's a weird design choice, this spring thing. So let's look at the armor version of it. And that's all. There's nothing, you can't see it at all. Actually, it could be even worse. You're supposed to cover this part with this small little piece here. So it's easy to put inside. Unfortunately, it's also easy for this thing to come out, to detach itself. So now see, it's so easy to come out. So okay, no idea what the hell it is supposed to do, this thing here. No idea at all. So so this one here is like so. You can see the pistons here, so we can go back, forth, back, forth, back, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. So nice piston. It's actually perpendicular, or is it opposite of what perfect grade strike rouge would have. The perfect strike rouge would have some kind of mechanism on the sides of the leg, and this one is on the front and back of the leg, so it's kind of contrast. It's a contrast in design. So this is a hinge for the front armor, the leg armor. And you look at this, it can do like this and it can do like this because of this big hinge here. So, and this hinge is covered by this one, of course, as I said earlier. So very nice. A lot of posability that can be applied to this leg. There's a piston here, so you can pull the toes up. So cool. Or it can do like so. Ooh, wow, it can actually go until like so, which practically does not work when you have the armor or the legs on, so no point. But it can go all the way down. It's kind of weird actually to see that happening for the first time, even for me. So this one here, look, it's piston. See, cool, there's the piston, it works. It's kind of like a piston, but never mind. And woo, the toes are down there. It's tiptoeing, it's ballerinaing, or whatever the ballerinas do. Whoa. And of course this is unreal. This is this is like your feet is already broken in half. Yeah, it's broken in half, so it's not realistic at all. So this is more realistic, the ballerina pose. But I'm just telling you that's quite nice. The whatever you call it, the inner frame of the leg. So let's put the let's put the armor on. This is this is a back heel armor, so you have to put it on. The design is very nice. There's one small round and the big round, and it's simple. This is also, the pegs are one small and one big, so very simple, very simple indeed. So I'm going to cover everything. This is the front of the feet, so 3 pegs here, and yeah, corresponding with the 3 pegs or 3 holes in there for the feet. So just plug it in, easy peasy. Where is my sneezy? Easy peasy, where is my sneezy? Okie dokie. So this one is the cover for the leg here, so let's cover it. It's the first time I'm doing this, okay? The feet I'm not a fan of because it's fat. It's almost similar to the Freedom Gundam. It's fat legs, but the new Freedom 2.0 Master Grade, it is flat and nice. This is too fat, okay? But the Freedom 2.0 Master Grade, I'm not a fan of the blaster, the one on the shoulder, you know, and it becomes like a fan. It can open up, it's cool, but at the end of the blaster there's some kind of fan design. That's stupid. I wish it was just straight. Okay, never mind. Enough of ranting. Next up is no idea actually. It's the first time I'm doing this. I mean, in a long time. So, yep, I've shown you already the bend, right? The bend of it is lovely, lovely bend. I think this is the back armor. No, this is the front. So let's peg it in. Where's the back side? Should be this one. Yeah, I'm confused now. Shit. Hey, where is it? I think this is it. This is for the back, right? Uh-oh. I think I'm missing a piece. Fuck. Turn off the recording. Ah, here it is. Back armor, which just fell. God damn it. Okie dokie. Oh, 10 minutes already. God damn it. Simple. Just plug it in nicely, tightly, smoothly. You can hear those cracking sound. It scares the shit out of you, doesn't it? So next up is the sides of the legs. I think, yeah, should be. This part here can come out, where the muscle is, at the back of the knee. This is the knee and this is the muscle. You can take all these things out. You want to paint the inner frame with silver. I don't think so, because there are rounds here and there's a little bit of squares. If you were to dabble here, dabble there with silver contrasting in a black background, it would look a bit silly, so must well leave it all in one color. So you attempted to paint it silver, paint the whole thing silver, and not just, oh, there's a round thing here, must well paint it silver or gold, and you'll give it a very vibrant and very garish difference of color, and that will make it look like a jester or a clown. So yep, you have to be strong and not color it, the inner frame, that is. I've done it before, it looks terrible. That means the contrast between, like say, black and if the weapon system is black and suddenly in one or two small little spots there are white color, you painted it white color, it would look terrible. Trust me, I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's a wrong way of saying it, but never mind, you get the gist of it. Okay, close the back here. You think I'm going to do the same thing with the arm? I'm not going to do that because the arm is locked in place. You have to use a screwdriver to open. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. A lot of metal parts, therefore a lot of screw driving. There's no such thing as screw driving, right? I'm just rolling with the puns. Or can it be considered a pun? Who knows? There's a lot of screwing around. Oh, fuck, another funny joke. Hopefully it's funny to you. A lot of you have to screw a lot of screws into it. Okay, so yeah, it shows the quality of the master grade. It's more of a mechanical thing and less of a plastic thing. If you were able to incorporate a lot of metal into it. There's a metal in here. This knee here is metal. Yeah, it's metal. And there's a metal part somewhere else, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? But the screws here is not on a metal, but it's to screw the plastic together. So it's not, if there's a screw around, it does not mean there's a metal piece in there. So you have to bear that in mind. Screwing does not mean you get a metal thing, or screwing around does not mean your dick is hard, or something like that. Why should I go into the territory of dicks? So this is for the back of the knee, kinda. So let's dump it in. Ah, it's broken already. Look at this. There's supposed to be a peg that goes into this one here. This hole is broken. It's gone. It's kaput. Can I fix it with a super glue? I don't think so, because even though if I can find the peg, which is somewhere, if I super glue it, it would break off if I put it inside here and put a bit of stress. So I do not know whether if I were to use that solution called thinner, or is it cement, sorry, cement, to melt the plastic back together, the hinge and this here together, I do not know whether it works or not. So let's put this on like so, and hopefully the other part, which is this one here, would hold it in place. And you can see this spring here is going to be covered. There won't be anything here. And this one is the peg that I was talking about that broke off on the other side of the armor. So it's going to go into this hole here. Let's put it in. I can hear what do you call, western songs or cowboys songs, or what do you call those things? Western songs. What kind of songs? Cowboy songs? Old western songs? I better ask my mom, because it's driving me nuts, man. It's like very depressing. It's called a western song. Western songs are very depressing. I don't want to hear that. I used to love western songs, but it's depressing as fuck. I want to kill myself. I go and play a cowboy song or country song. So this one here, this is the front armor of the knee. There's only one front armor. Okay, never mind, shit. So let's peg it in. Or was it like this? I think it's supposed to be, yep, correcto. This armor is a bit translucent. It's pearl, and there are little indentations where you can mark it with a marker or line it, panel line it. Yeah, you can panel line it. I'm not sure whether I should panel line or not. It might look like dog shit after I've done it, but this kit needs a lot of details, man. Okay, I'm gonna like do this live panel lining and hopefully it looks awesome, or it might look terrible. Who knows? Fuck. Did a mistake there. Mistake. Wipe it off. Your hand. And same for this part here. And a bit of the sides. And Viola, that's the... Okay, I'm going to pause everything and let's see whether it looks nice or not. Oh, by the way, before I panel line it, I might as well do everything and put everything together. Okay, this here goes into this big piece here, so just fit. Okay, the jiffy with this thing is, I think you can crack. Okay, this is TT Hongli, so it's terrible plastic quality. It stresses, it cracks, micro cracks. It can crack actually if you were to put it inside here. I think I found it in the other leg. What happened here, and so I was able to tell you that the plastic quality here is terrible. So just like so. Well, there's a hatch here to close the back of the knee, which does not work. I mean, it works, it can go inside, but it's just can come out quite easily and doesn't do its job well. If you want it to stay in place, stay in the hinge, I think you need the blue tack or the green one, the green tack that makes it a bit sticky and whatnot. So this one here can close the hatch like so, easily, hopefully. So I'm gonna like make it much better by putting some green tack. Live, ooh, live. Some green tack on maybe the hinge here. Put a bit of green tack, yeah, a bit of green tack on each side to increase the resistance, so that the plastic won't like go down and fall off the armor. Looks kind of weird, definitely, but see, but you can see the green tack. You can see the green, unfortunately. So it's supposed to close this part here, but what's the point of closing it, because you can't see the spring and the spring doesn't work. So weird design choice. So never mind. So the feet will be protected by the ankle armor, the ankle front armor, which is this one, backs into this part here. So so, and lastly the back ankle armor, which goes through here. Careful, this hinge here and this hinge here goes into this hole here and this hole here. You know, I stressed plastic, who knows, maybe I stressed it a long time ago, who knows. I made or done this kit some time ago. So the dumpster truck is here to collect the rubbish, so I can hear a loud noise out there. We should actually pay the workers who collect rubbish a lot of money, because it's a disgusting job and they have to have resistance to foul smelling stuff. And voila, and there you have it, the armor is all together. So let's move it around. You can see the armor separating, and that's all. There's not much movement on this armor here at all, so too bad. And everything is blocking. This is blocking the movement. This can block. See, this thing is blocking actually. You have to move it down and it still blocks. So what's the point? This thing should not be here. The cover that covers the hole, which does not hide anything at all, that hole. So without this cover, which I put the blue tack on, it hinders the bend of the leg, so you can bend it like this without the cover. So yep, that's about it actually. So let's go and panel line it. Fuck it, who cares. So there's not much here, there's not much movement, like so. Go up a bit, or oh, you can go down like this, ballerina with the armor. Ooh, you can do that. And nothing else, just like this, ballerina pose. The back here, nothing, it does not do anything. Move side to side. Okay, it has been panel lined. Yep, panel lined indeed. It's not that conspicuous, the panel lining. It's gray marker that's the only one that I use for panel lining. Never ever a black one. So you can see my teeth marks over the cap here. That's what I do. I have both my hands and I use my teeth or my mouth to open the cap. So some line here, some line here, some squares here, blah blah blah. So some panel lining. Again, do not paint silver here or gold here. Okay, so it looks quite okay, this thing. Not bad. Even the feet has been panel lined. Here is panel line as well. Whatever I can find, I will panel line. Yep, definitely looks better when it's panel lined. Definitely. Shit. Ooh. Okay, one falls, the other one falls. Okay, never mind. So you can see the piston even with the armor on, so it's okay, not bad. The back here, there's only red, always red, and I think I panel lined it all here, and there are some squares here, here. I would love to panel line it, but only the flat surface. This one's here, there's some going into there, into the feet, a bit more detail. I don't want to panel line those things, only the surface here, so I'm gonna panel line it, definitely. So painted it silver, it looks not bad. I wouldn't want to go into the bottom or upper part details, so it's quite a cranny, nook and cranny. I do not want to put in more, because that would definitely make the whole thing look like crap. So that's it. Looks good with the panel line. I'm gonna do it to the next leg. So this is the rest of the body, and this is the front skirts of the pelvis. Yep. There's Digibro's Let's Plays of the final boss, or the final Let's Plays of this Dark Souls 3. The back of this back skirts, you can see there's a metal part here. So the back there is made of a couple of design stuff. You see the round things there? I'm gonna paint it silver. I don't want to leave it as one piece, so how about this one here, the back skirt. The back skirt is one piece. It's one big giant piece which can open up like so. It's like on a hinge. So yep, it's kind of hingy. So can I paint something there? Maybe silver on those square, not square, those formerly square shapes that has been eaten by a Pac-Man or something, taken a small bite off by some kind of entity, who knows. So maybe I'll paint that and that, two of them on each side. And what about the side skirts? The side skirts has nothing. Maybe here. Maybe I'll paint that one, who knows. So, and of course I'm going to have to panel line it. So I'm going to take out all these things to make it easier to paint. Hopefully it's easy to take them out. I can't remember how to actually take it out. Maybe I have to remove the groin first. Ta-da! I didn't do the side skirts because it was a bitch to actually remove the side skirts, so I'm gonna leave it without any modifications or painting. But these ones here, painted it. It's not perfect, so unfortunately, so I'm not gonna use my hobby knife to scrape out the excess paint because that would definitely scratch it. But it's inside it, so I don't care. So that's it. So this is the progress report for my perfect grade Gundam Wing Custom Zero. So there's a shoulder, I've taken it out, and it will be easier for me to panel line it. Yes, I've been panel lining the heck out of this Pearl Custom armor. It's very difficult for the marker to stick on this Pearl armor. It's terrible. It's not good at all. So I had to take out the head and I want to do some modifications, like putting some silver, not silver, super glue on this round neck thing, because it's not, it's actually two pieces here, and I think the polycap has broke, yeah, it's broken. So I want to make it a bit more tight by, yeah, you can see the breakage here of this PCP, not PCP, polycap, PCP, PLC, PC cap, polycap is broke, so I want to super glue this white part here together so it will be tighter, and at least the head would not come out easily. This one is a small little thing that goes into the hole here, and that PC cap is there to hold it together, but it keeps on dropping out, unfortunately. And of course this thing here, I try to like make it stick, but I can't. So I think I'm gonna super glue this part here, this specific piece here, into this hole here, which is now filled with blue tack. So I'm gonna do that so it won't like fall off easily. So there are panel lining here and there. As usual, you can't see much of the panel lining because it does not stick to this type of material or shine or sheen. You can see little whatever his name is, Hero, I think, Hero something, Hero Yui, or fuck it, I don't care. You can open up the cockpit like so to reveal the person here. So you can only see his thighs actually when this whole place is covered with the shoulder part. So yep, not much. There's a generator. So let's take a looky at the insides of this. This is the view from above, and you can see that there's something different. I better put a tripod or put my camera down so I can concentrate on that better. Okie dokie, let's see. That's like this, and it's like this. And this one huge, this shoulder armor is huge. It's like back in the 80s, shoulder pads on everything, for women especially when they wear their blouse, you know. In Malaysia, women do not wear blouses. Is there such a thing as blouses? Okay, women do not wear blouse in Malaysia's weather because it's so hot. So back in the day, Western people or women wear blouse because it's cold in wherever they are living in, or like say Britain and whatnot. They wear blouse, so the shoulder is a bit higher. They put in shoulder pads, and this one is a reminiscent of the days past. Huge shoulders to intimidate men, I think. Who knows? Or make it look more stylish back then. Nowadays, nope. Nowadays, everything is getting less and less. Clothes means women are getting more and more skimpy, which is a good thing. If women or girls expose their collarbone or shoulder area, it's kind of like very sexy actually. But never mind, shit. So this part here on the right of this Gundam, or right, my right, okay, this part here, left of the Gundam, This is in interior. You can see the silver parts here. It's like actually, can I actually show it with the Gundam armor on? You can't see much. So this is the normal unextended position of these pistons here. There's one here to here, and this part here to here. This is where the internal frame or inner frame meets the inner frame of the arm. So let's extend it, and once it's extended, it's something like this one here on this part here. So you can move it around, you can do like so, and that's as far as it will extend, and you can only see a bit of the silver when the armor is on, the torso armor is on. So, and from the back it looks weird. This thing here is all extended all the way, but there's not much stuff. It's just gray, it's boring, and this is unextended part. It's just one big hole here. So it's a really weird design because the hole here is really wide and huge. Yep, like a very old vagina that has been on a girl who enjoys sex or is a nymphomaniac. Shit, I should not have said that. So, interesting. So this is the unextended part. Let's extend it. Let's extend the vagina. But thank God we have surgery to tighten the vagina nowadays. So if you want to push the elbow in front of the Gundam so that he can reach something on the, like, he wants to scratch his other armpit, which is itchy, so you can push it down as like so, and the armor is going to come out like so. That's all. So he wants to do some 80s break dancing by doing this and do this and this and this and this. He can do that. He can do that. So it's coming out. And if you want to go like so, you can do that, or go like so and so. You can do that. So the mechanism is there. You won't see the silver that much, the piston silver thing, not much at all. And that's about it. It looks cool, definitely. So I'm going to super glue these two pieces together, because you can take out the front neck. Let's see, like so. Give you a nicer look of the hero Yui or something. And that's the hole or the peg. Just dump it in like so. And I'm going to super glue this part here to this part here, because it's such a small little piece here. So it can dislodge quite easily when you're playing around the arms, especially these parts here. This is rubber or some kind of polymer, so interesting enough. And the bottom part here of the torso, yeah, bottom part of the torso, it's very hard to peg into these parts here without the use of a plier. So you're going to have a lot of scuff marks, which I can see it's around here. There's some scuff marks because of the usage of this one, trying to get it to slap together. That's the problem with pirated Gundams. It's very difficult to work with. Sometimes it does not fit at all. So you have to use brute force, and you might crack the plastic. So yep, a lot of super gluing around. Maybe I would do that just to make my life a bit easier. So what else is there to say? Once I've put this piece back on like so, then I can put this Gatling guns. So this Gatling gun here is just one color, weird, or one piece. See, it's one color, one piece. It's weird because this is a perfect grade and it's only one color. So I have no choice but to paint it silver. I have to take it out first. Actually, it's going to be difficult. It's actually very simple. So I have to take it out and paint it silver. Hopefully get all the nooks and crannies. Actually, it's not one piece, it's actually two pieces, left and right part of it. So they could have made it better by helping you, making it easy for you to paint it. So this is the cover for the Gatling Guns, so it will go on top of this thing here, like so, and it's supposed to do like that. Yeah. So oh yeah, actually 3 pieces. There's another third piece here inside it, which is which is on a ball joint, not ball joint, on a hinge or something like that, so that you can move the cover easily. So I'm gonna take it out and paint it silver, the whole thing, because if the whole thing is just one color, which is this gray brown, it looks not awesome at all, not intimidating. Okay, next up is the hand. I did not take out I did not show you the full range or the whole what it looks like inside, because there's no use and it's very difficult to take it out. The digits are lovely, they did not break into a million pieces, thank God for that, as perfect grades tend to do. I'm looking at you, perfect grade strike root. Your digits keeps on tearing off from the ball joint. I'm talking about here, between the ball joint here, you can see, and the fingers or the digits, it keeps on breaking, so I have to use super glue. That's why the hands are, I'm not gonna like play with the fingers of the perfect grade strike rouge, whatever, rogue. So the hands here, yeah, they have pistons, 2 of them, one at the back, one in front. The pistons are symbolized by the silver, and here there's another one, you can see down here, the third one. I'm not going to remove this damn thing because it's very difficult to remove this polyester pearl finishing armor thingy, so I'm not going to do that. So this is not bent. The bent version is like so, and double jointed for great posing, touching the shoulder with one arm, with its own arm. And you can see, oh, there's another fourth piston here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pistons, and that's as far as it will go. That's all, because it's been blocked by this armor, so it can't bend as far as it can. Without the armor, definitely you can bend more. Okay, yeah, lovely. So let's put it, straighten it out. It all moves. Okay, it moves like so. So that's it, enough of the hand. It looks awesome with just the inner frame, but it does not come with just the inner frame, it comes with an armor, so obligatory you have to slap on the armor. Yeah, it's a very nice looking generator here, cool beans. It would be a shame to actually cover it up, but cover it up we will. So that's about it. See you in the next one when I've done doing all this super gluing, and hopefully it would be awesome. Here's a progress report. Put a bit silver on the fin here to lighten up the monotony of the fin, which is only red in color. So I'm not sure whether it's nice or not. So the digits come in just whitish brown, a whole lot of it, but I painted it gold in the knuckle part, so that's just a dab with the marker, that's all. And inside here, dab the ball joint of the digits that connects it to the palm, silver, just to give it a bit of color difference or color separation. And the head here, I painted it gold on that square part. Yep, and there's a silver on that protruding part, which does not do anything or block the opening of this cannon here. The cannon inside, of course, is painted silver and a bit of gold to give it a different color from the container that it is in, which is gray brown. So the silver here does not block it. It's not the same as the master grade version, which blocks the yellow here. This enclosure or cover for the Gatling gun is being blocked by this red piece here. So shame, shame, shame. That's the master grade version of the Gundam wing. This is the Gundam wing custom zero with the feathers and whatever. So cool beans. Need to make the neck longer so that that silver part does not block that. Whereas that one there, the neck is a bit too short. Therefore the red what do you call sideburns or whatever you call that red part is, as or whatever you call that red part as, will block the cover for the Gatling guns. So what else did I change here? Nothing else, I think. A bit of gold which has spilled out. I'm not going to correct that. I just wanted to make it a bit different. The ass here, the anus here, I painted silver only at the sides. So not the whole piece, but just the sides. And that's about it. And next up is the Buster Guns, I think it's called. Let's set this one here. Right, so Buster Gun, huge or bigger. It's all one color, okay? It's huge, bloody huge. That's what she said. Bloody huge. These can close and open. Of course, there's this thing here which you have to close the flap, then you can put it inside. Similar to here, which you have to close the flap so they can fold into itself. Cool beans. There's one, don't know what you call this thing is. There's some green here, and there's, should I like, I think I should pen align it because it needs to be a bit darker. Should I put some gold here, this round part, and maybe some gold or silver here? I think that's about it. That's all I should do. If not, it will look kind of silly because it's dark, it's black, almost black, but it's brown gray. If there's too much contrast between that color and this color, it would look very plasticky and very toy-like. So I'm gonna like try figure out how to make it nicer. Maybe this one's here, which I think can come out because it's a different piece, can be colored silver or gold. So I can differentiate this connector here, this wire here, whatever we call it. I can open it up, and what the hell happened? Oh, it's supposed to be like, how does it work? Ah, it's like so. It becomes like a gun, not a symmetrical gun, but it's good enough. It's not symmetrical, okay? So that's how. There's a zero here, lettering for zero. There is Z-E-R-O. You open up like that, then you pack the Buster Guns together. What is this? This is something. Oh, you can open this up. What does it do? No idea actually. I have to consult the manual, then I'll know what it is for. So, oh yeah, this one here, newly painted lightsabers. It's all in one color, so I painted it silver, gold, and a bit of red. These ones here can come out as a peg. So there are two pegs. Weird. One is higher than the other. So I'm gonna put this together, and it becomes a really silly looking lightsaber because it's gold and silver here and gold there, and of course pearl in the middle. If you have a chance, don't go for the pearl version of this Zero Custom because it looks kind of silly and it's very hard to paint on. So Next up, the wings. Wings do look like this without the panel lining. I think I might panel line it. And of course the perfect grade custom zero does not come with any decals, dry sticker or whatever, none at all. So I think I have to scrounge around looking for some stickers to populate this wing with, because it looks very dull, and it looks still dull with just panel lining if I'm not mistaken. So I have to panel line it, and again, pearl coating or pearl plastic does not grip well panel liner make. What am I talking about? A panel liner does not stick well to this plastic, this type of plastic, this pearlescent type of plastic. Okay, this baby is finished. I already colored it and also super glued it as best as I can so that it won't break off into a million pieces if I were to play with it. It's back heavy, as you can see. It's on its two wings at the back there, that's propping it up, and there are a couple of these things here which is a bit rubbery, and there's a metal inside it. So I've panel lined them so as to give a bit of detail. If not, it will be all white. And this pearl here, I also panel lined it. So and you look at the hands here, it's silver inside it. Looks okay, I think, as long as it's not all white. It's weird. It's not like wearing a white glove so that they can smack other people when they want to challenge them to a fight, like in the medieval, not the medieval, in the revolution, not a revolution, the aristocratic times of Britain and Europe. So let's see here, baby. Here got those lovely cannons, Gatling guns inside, and you open up the hatch and you see a Hero Yui inside. I think definitely he's inside there playing some video games, I think. So lovely jubbly. And what does lovely jubbly mean? It means big breasts, lovely breasts or something. So lovely indeed, similar to breasts. It's nice. Too bad it does not come with a stand. I don't think that stand there for the Master Grade Destiny Extreme Blast mode is able to support the weight of this perfect grade Gundam that has metal parts in it, in various parts, like the knees, the pelvis, and that's about it actually. So the wings here can be posed. I don't think I'll pose them for you because I think it will be an ass to pose them. This one are the lightsabers that I painted. Unfortunately, it looks kind of silly with some silver and gold. And whereas the twin buster cannons, yeah, the twin buster cannons, which is very long, I painted it gold and silver, silver on the tip, and some silver in some other parts, gold as well. And it's a twin thing. It's similar here. So you want to put it together, you can. You want to make it into one gun, you just close this hatch here, and voila, it's a gun, one gun. If you want to put them together, you have to take this one piece out, yeah, and you attach to the other piece here via these little grooves here that goes into the holes there, and voila, and easy peasy, it goes in easy. So these handles for the Buster Gundam, I do not know why, but it can be folded into the gun itself. Why? No idea. Does it transform into a plane? No. And where would these guns go if it was if these things, the handles were inside on itself, inside itself? Strange indeed. So it is actually quite a plain Jane, and a very heavy plain Jane indeed. I think I do not know which one is heavier, whether this perfect grade Gundam Wing Zero Custom is heavier, or that's perfect grade Strike Rook is heavier. I think both of them are similar in weight because metal parts are almost similar. There it has those pelvis not pelvis, yeah, pelvis metal, and also the knee metal. I think so. I do not remember, but who cares. This one, the wings are all plastic, so very heavy indeed. So let's close the hatch. Cheers. And there's an alarm, car alarm going off somewhere out there. Let's see whether it can transform it into its closing. I mean, with the wings all closed up. Should I? It's going to be a bitch to actually do that, but I'll try my best. Now I'm not going to close it because it's going to be really cumbersome to actually move the wings around. So plain Jane, really ugly and very huge and heavy. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to try my best to make it not plain Jane by giving some decals, dry transfer stickers, whatever, anything that will lighten up the monotony of the Pro armor, because it's just so plain Jane. You look at the others like that perfect grade, they have all the decals there everywhere. Maybe I can do something to it that will make it look awesome. So I have to scrounge up and look at the boxes and see what I can find in terms of decals and whatnot. Haha, hopefully there's something to stick into this Gundam. Look at this baby here. Look at the wings. There are 4 wings, of course, and you look at it. Oh my god, it's pushed like so. Ooh, huge. You're gonna need a really big, huge display case to display this thing, especially when the wings are all opened up like so. Very nice indeed. I guess I have to like put it on the shelf on top. Okay. And there's some springs in there. This very light wing here can actually close it like so. Close it like so. It does not lock in place sometimes, but you just keep on coming out, and it's spring loaded, something like that. This one at least can still work. Can open up and lock in place, kinda. Yes, a bit. Okay. This one, no. This is not happening. So at least you can do that. With the other Gundam wings around, looking at its bigger brother, the perfect grade here, I was able to use them all as references as to where to put the decals or the stickers on the darker looking armor, like the blue one there. So you can see that there's some white parts here. That's the sticker, and the sticker is a good quality sticker in a way of this one here from Bandai, of course. There were a couple extra white parts or white stickers. It's left over from the Death Side Hell. Death Side Hell is there, and it's had enough of its stickers. I already put all of the stickers that's recommended in the manual of the Death Side Hell. So this is the leftover. So the leftover from this box here. So it's from Bandai, and I'm confident that it will look good. The white stickers on a dark background. Definitely the area or the boundaries of the sticker will not be as conspicuous as the ones or the stickers that were given or are supplied by other companies, namely TT Hongli and others. Besides that, I have also these stickers here from that one there, the High New 2, and there's another one. There should be another one. Stickers from a few stickers from the Gelgoop from Bandai. So I'll have some fun weaving out and putting all these stickers onto the dark armor. But what about this ones here? That will be later on. Okay, progress report after having lunch outside at the Mason restaurant, eating wonton noodles. Lovely. Got to film a pretty girl eating, kinda, or finish eating. So let's see, back calves, back muscle of the knee here. There's the cover. The cover is not there because it's useless, the cover. Put in the Bandai logos left and right. So from two different sticker sheets. No, one is a dry transfer I think, and one is a sticker. Sticker one is which one? This is a sticker. Whereas this one is a dry transfer. So it does come out from the sticker sheet, or sticker definitely will come out. The dry transfer is okay, or is able to come out. Normally, I don't think it will come out other places. But there's a red one here from the Gelgook Bandai Master Grade. I can put this one here. Because the lettering here, there's supposed to be some extra lettering here. It's not that visible unless you can see it now. Yes, you can see it. But I'm going to like superimpose this Bandai logo onto maybe here, or maybe here, who knows. Actually, I was planning to use the stickers here, the letters here. I cut into 3 parts. I wanted to like put 3 areas here, but maybe I put it somewhere else with some. I'm not sure whether it looks nice or not. Who knows? So here, the back skirt, there's some lettering here. Operation Meteor Colonies Liberation Organization High. Is it? What does it say? No idea. It's too small. So you can see some of the decals here. It's only one side. How about the front part? There are some decals on the cuff of the hand or arms. There's some decals, stickers that is, from here. Some here in front where it's visible, and that's about it actually. And some of this here. This is one from Def Sahel Bandai, Def Sahel. Here too, left and right shoulders. It has those decals that I did not use on this Def Sahel. And yep, so far so good. And some of these from the Def Sahel as well. Stickers, left and right cuff link of the arms. So far so good. So next up, using Bandai's dry transfer left and right dry transfers. Yeah, these ones are finished already from the Gelgook. There's nothing here. It's getting a bit dangerous here. I'm going overboard or over-indulging on this panel lining. I don't think it looks that nice with the squares and the black thing there. But the theory is, the bad thing about these pearl finishing, it is roughly quite translucent, or you can see through it, and you'll see the square part where the peg is, the peg for this armor here that pegs into the inner frame. So it's a square thing there, so I tried to minimize the look of it by actually putting a black water decal on top of it. So I have to stop myself from really over decaling it, over giving it too much stickers. So far I should stave my hand, and I should concentrate on the wings instead. So the wings are still not decaled, so I might decal it with some stuff, maybe with all these things here on each petal or something like that. There are these things here. This is from the Master Grade New 2. So let's see here, some of these decals here from the Gelgook. There are many of them with the R. Not sure what the R stands for. Oh yes, oh fuck. The R's, all these decals is for the thrusters underneath the Gelgook. Yeah, underneath the Gelgook there are thrusters in the bell bottoms armor there. There are thrusters there, so, and also behind the pelvis, the ass armor there will be a couple of thrusters, and I'm supposed to actually put all these R's into the thrusters. Oh fuck. Okay, never mind, I don't get to see the thrusters in the Gelgook anyway, because it's within it, you can't see anything, so no point in actually decaling it with the R decals. So, okay, it's okay. So, what else is there? I put a Bandai, the third Bandai logo, and I've been going crazy with all these signs here. The on-off button that you find on appliances, electrical appliances, and also Xbox and maybe PlayStation. I'm not sure whether PlayStation has that or not. So let's see. I think I'm overindulging myself with all this what we call water decals, water slides. Sorry, water slides is so easy to do, so I'm actually overdoing it. So stop myself from doing it. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, shit! Almost forgot. I'm supposed to decal this thing as well. God damn it! More things to decal. Nice. And I don't think I can decal this one. This is made from rubber, so I better not put those decals on the rubber. Whether it's stickers maybe, but I don't have any stickers anymore except for this ring, these red ones here. The rest are all finished except for the red ones, which is only a couple. So this is gone. I've exhausted all of the stickers and water decals of these boxes here, which I've transferred half of it to this part here, so I can put my Kasumi here, which I can see properly. Yum yum. And maybe I can scrounge for more stickers. I haven't looked at these boxes yet. These three, not three of these, and up there maybe there are a couple of stickers. Who knows? There's a Shenlong there. There's a Double Riser Master Grade. There's a Brick Dom from Daban model, and there's of course the EXS or Extraordinary Superior Fighter Gundam thing, which is this one here, which is orange in color with armor, and you can actually change it to blue because it does come with the blue plastic runner or sprue. So I'm gonna finish this, super glue some parts so it won't pop off anymore, and of course I super glued this white part here to the inner frame, this top part here, because it keeps on popping out, and some other parts. See, another Bandai logo and another Bandai logo here. I'm tempted to actually super glue this part here, this front armor for the ankle here, because it keeps on popping out. But if I were to do that, then I won't have access to whatever it is protecting. Like this one here, this thing can't be taken out. So there are some inherent risks to super gluing the armor into the inner frame. So I should not tempt myself into doing it. So yep, see you in the next one. Yes, I maxed it out, the decaling and whatnot. Yes, let's go through it one at a time. Not with the light at the back, natural light. So try to mute it. Should be okay now. Some decals, you look at it. There are not many decals for the part here, the arm part. There's a couple on the pelvis, and those red little decals that actually obscures the connection of the connector of the armor or the luminescent or pearl armor to the inner frame. That's what the red markers or red decals are trying to obscure or hide. Similar to the ankle front armor, also trying to hide the connector, the square little thing that helps it pack into the inner frame. And yes, the inner frame is the one with the stub this time. And a couple of decals on the feet, front feet, just these two. The rest, not so much, not at all. Normally when it comes to Gundam wing kits, there will be decals here, here, but I don't have any more decals, so too bad. I've run out of decals. Applicable decals, that is. You can see that there are not many of these round little decals. This is synonymous with Gundam wing kits, but I don't have any much at all. This is the side. Not many decals here for the side skirts, unfortunately. Some of these wavy, what do you call these things, yellow and black warning or atung type of decals or symbols, beware symbols I think it's called. front here there's some more those decals or markings for the Gelgook's thrusters that are obscured under the back armor or back skirt, and also under the bell bottom armor of the Gelgook. So this is the back of the Gundam Wing Zero Custom. So not many decals for the back here, but I just don't like this part here. This one, in this the milkiness of the sticker sucks. I do prefer the water slides, which blends into the armor that it sits on. And then of course this is from Bandai. Oh no, this is not from Bandai, this is TT Hongli, so this is a third party knockoff Gundam kit trying to pose as an original kit from Japan. And you can see here there are lots of these decals R from Gelgook, supposed to be for the thrusters for the Gelgook, and they are very good dry transfers because it's from Bandai dry transfers. Very good stuff. And of course these things here are not from Bandai, so therefore it's not so good. You can see there's some defects or artifact to it, and application to it is very difficult and can smudge it. So that's the perfect grade Zero Custom body thing that has been decaled to the 9s. No decals at all for the head, so it's okay. No decals at all for the head, and none for the rubber part, which is the red part here around the torso, and for this bottom part here, no decals at all. So for here is not many for the arms. The back of the shoulder armor is not decaled at all, except for this one. That's all. So cool beans. So let's go into the next section of the decaling. So this is the blaster. There's some decals here, decal here, and that's about it. On the other side is the same thing, but one of the guns I've done something else, which is I put all these little things here. These white little stickers, it's very hard to apply it to Gundam, so as a whole I put it. And of course there's the on and off symbol, and that's about it. Similar to each one here, the same shit. How about the wings? This is the, how do you classify this? The back wings. I think I call this one the ones that are on this thing here is there's the back wing, and this is the side wings, the ones that are longer out. This is the back wing. So one side of it is decaled like so, with some warning signs there, and some here because there's some indentations, and some wording here, and some AE or Anaheim electronic stickers from the new 2 stickers. Wow, I was applying it and I did not realize that it was so conspicuous, the A and E, so it's like not uniform. So that means A and E is not upright for all the small little wings here, so oops. And the other side is different. There's some of this here, do not know what it says, but I think this one is white, this one is not sure. I think maybe they are just the Chinese words for the colors. So that's there, and square, little square, black square, red square, and that's about it. So similar for the other back wing. This is a side wing. So all these are similar. Blah, 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 blah. It's quite cool. Maybe could have done more. Maybe put something here and here and here, but nah, I don't have the stickers, and it's similar here. So it's all decals. Time to put it all together. See what it looks like. Holy shit! Oh my god, look at it. It's back heavy, of course. It's supported by its own wings there. You can see it. It's supported by its back wings. But holy shit, back, not bat. It's not Death Side Hell or a Batman Gundam. Look at the guns, man. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Huge. That's what she said. Whoo, huge. It is very simple to actually put the guns onto the hands, or have the hands grip the guns, because the peg is T-shaped. So yeah, the pegs are T-shaped. It's T. I'm trying to emote a T, or try to show you what a T looks like if you are illiterate, with one hand, because I'm holding the camcorder on my right hand. Yeah, you get it. So holy shit, the T is in the force, or the F is in the force. What the fuck? So this gun zero, you can hold it nicely because of the T peg. Yeah, instead of normally in master grades it's only just one peg, which is like what do you call this thing? Stroke? No, stroke. Stroke is like, so this one hyphen? No, hyphen is something else. Fuck. Never mind. Normally it's just like this, and it's where once it's pegged in, it might fall off. Yeah, it's a similar issues with all these their gun systems. So it's only one unsecure plane of pegging, whereas this one has two planes of pegging, which is not a plus pegging but a T pegging. Yeah, T pegging. So it's good. It stays on the Gundam, even though it's very long. It's long but it's not heavy. Okay, it's long but it's not heavy. So whew, look at that, huge. You need a lot of space for this Gundam wing to breathe, to display it. So most likely it's going to be one of these boxes that's going to have to go somewhere else. Oh god, I just rearranged it last night. Yeah, the big boxes, I mean the long boxes are there, so I do not know whether I can still stack up one more column of boxes like that one there on top of that. You will crush the boxes, the bottom boxes that is. Maybe I have to actually, because I want to have a Gundam wing on top of here where these boxes are. So so whew, nice looking, nice, better. It's better with all these decals around than having it vanilla, which is just boring. This is much nicer and better. The lightsabers unfortunately looks lame and stupid because I colored it silver and gold, so I should not have done that. And the decals on the wings, they looks good, especially all the simultaneously similar looking decals here. And looks good indeed. I did not do anything else to the bottom of the Gundam wing, or the side wings, which is looking like that, and nothing with the rubbery strands of hair, not hair, feathers. So looks cool indeed, very cool, very cool. So cool that it's going to be cold. Nice, I like this one. It looks great. It looks like Christmas with all the guns together. Should I have the guns together? No, as in the pose of him flying, not flying, it's going backwards while holding the buster guns that are together, with the hands together, holding with just holding, two hands. Just imagine I have two hands here holding a gun, buster gun. Nah, I think I prefer it like this, like two guns, and whew, looks good. Looks good and alright. So I'm gonna move that one somewhere else. The peg on the holder of this big buster gun is so strong. It was so difficult for me to actually release it from its cold dead hands. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna like merge it together even when the buster gun is still held by the cold dead hands of this Gundam Wing Zero Custom. So it'll be easy since the peg is super strong, like super glue, like elephant glue or elephant ejaculate. Cool. It's okay. It's nice. It's packed together and it's very tight indeed. I love the buster gun. I think I'm gonna have it like this, posed like this. How it's supposed to be posed is because this here generator is supposed to go through this buster Gundam, and you can blow planets with that. I think, I'm not sure. Maybe it's canon, who knows. And it's time to put it on top. That's what she said. There's that high new. I took it from there and put it on a stand, and it's there now. We're a bit too high up, and this space here definitely for the Gundam Wing Custom Zero pearl finishing whatever. There's a very tall box here, and hopefully there won't be an earthquake. If there is an earthquake, there will be a major catastrophe happening to the country and also to these Gundams and plastic kits in the shelves here. But we are not in Japan, and Malaysia is in a very safe area that is not known for earthquakes at all. No earthquakes here, so it's okay. We can build our buildings, tall buildings, concrete buildings without earthquake proof material and way of building them or engineering, so it's okay. Earthquake does not happen here. So the Gundam Wing Custom Zero Pearl version thing is like this. Cool ass. I would love it to actually shoot down here or straight at me, but I prefer it to be shooting on to the side, because according to feng shui, better not have a gun barrel or whatever pointing at you, therefore you won't die from a ammo or a bullet. So it's pointing at here, I think, this part here. So I'm sitting here is okay, no problem. And if I was sitting here near the or facing the computer, it's okay, I won't get blasted. Or if I'm sleeping, it won't be shooting at me. So make sure your Gundam kits do not kill you, even with a make-believe type of gun, because feng shui. No, I don't believe in feng shui, but it's best to err on the cautionary side, as they like to say. So lovely, love it. If you put it on top too high up, you can't see the details at all, or the face. So very sad indeed, but it looks awesome indeed. So I don't have any more kits to build, so hopefully you'll send your kits to me, and I'll say thank you in the video. So see you guys later. I have more free time to dedicate to something else, like maybe I want to go back to art and maybe play some Darkest Dungeon, and maybe do some repair work on this no grade 1/100 scale Dynamis, because it's broken here, the connection between the pelvis and the leg. So yep, send me your kits please, and so help me in making the next video by supporting me through Patreon. See you in the next one. This is a fun build to do this one and to display it as well. So see you. It's from TT Hongli, okay? It's not from Bandai. So looks great. TT Hongli, that is. And there are many Daban models out there that are that made perfect grades, like the perfect grade Strike Rouge, I think Unicorn, they have perfect grade, and also other perfect grades like the Astray Raid Frame, they have that. So I think it will be a good build. Hopefully you can get it cheaper than Bandai. And the rule of thumb is, if it's 1/3 the price of the Bandai original kit, then that is a must buy, even for perfect grades. See you and bye bye.